Good evening, SRA Nation, and welcome to Season 14. Once you've got qualifying, then the main 1 hour race. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Sim Racing Alliance. And this is where it all counts. As all eyes go to the light, and we are racing.
He brakes late, almost takes out the car ahead of him.
He's getting a tow, a flash.
Argy right on the exit, rear end wiggle. Who's going to get the move done here around the outside?
Oh, dang!
Byron ran it so shallow there, and this has become a 4-car battle. Game of inches as the BMW is in the paint.
And we're off and away for SRA.
Good evening, SRA Nation, and welcome to round 2 of the GT3 Team Series. I am your host, Marlon Abubo, and I am joined once again by my fellow commentators, Anton Rushevich and Donovan Colton. Guys, how are we doing tonight? Oh, wait.
Sorry to do that. Flipping cars in Spa, it's so funny. I'm doing pretty good. Excited to be here. Round 2 is going to be... I hope as entertaining as round 1 was. A lot of action, but there was a lot more action in D2, and I spent 3 hours tuning last week. So I hope D4 doesn't do the same thing this week as they did. So I mean, Donovan knows I was cooped up. I was in the basement, clicking cameras and whatever. So.
Going crazy a little bit. Yeah, hoping for an exciting but clean race. Last race there was definitely some chaos. So yeah, I'm sure there'll be a little bit of chaos today too. But yeah, looking forward to it.
It's definitely a different track from Paul Ricard of last week. Very tight in a lot of places, but I guess we'll see what happens during the race. If you guys weren't here last week, last race was Paul Ricard. Very exciting race, a lot of incidents. This time we're here in Germany in the Nurburgring, and then we're going to follow it up with Barcelona in a nighttime race. And then for the track map, I'll pass it on to these guys to go over the track and see what's important. Yeah.
Yes. Oh yes. So we're in another European country. We're in Germany this time. Not too far, I guess, from Paul Ricard, but still varying track conditions as opposed to Paul Ricard. This track does not have many straight line passing opportunities, so the Lexus is probably not going to be as effective as it was last week for drivers like Ryan Van Epps or Stefan Buckley or Rev Cab. We're going to probably see a bunch of the high downforce cars such as the Ferrari, the McLaren, those kind of cars with high aero capabilities will probably be the quicker ones today. Turn 1, Sector 1 really is just, it makes up pretty much half the track, at least half the lap time. It's about 55 seconds on a good lap. Super technical, probably one of the hardest Sector 1s in all of ACC, I would say. Turns 1 through 4 are very, very difficult to get right. The rest of it's pretty tame. But Sector 2 is another difficult section, even though it's realistically just 5-6 corners. If you mess up turn 10 through 11, you lose a lot of lap time. You really make sure you don't want to get onto the gravel and exit of turn 11. And then the last sector is the chicane, which is super treacherous on this skin of the track. If you hit the curb just a little bit wrong, you will be sent flying, unless you're in the Mercedes, in which you could probably just obliterate it. I know my Lexus cannot do that, so I mean, maybe it can, but not the lines I take. And the last corner is very tricky. You want to be quite close to the right side, but obviously not slipping on exit. You want to get the traction down. Don't wheel spin too much, and that's a lap of Nurburgring.
Yeah, it's an interesting track for sure. It's kind of a challenging one. To be honest, in my opinion, is one of the hardest in ACC. I mean, we're doing 2 tracks that are quite difficult back to back, but I don't think everybody shares that same sentiment. But yeah, it's a good track though. It leads to some pretty interesting races. Could have a little bit of trains. I know we had quite the trains in D1. yesterday, so I wonder if there are going to be any trains today for that.
Yeah, it also doesn't help that this is an older version of the track that we drove on, and we have the updated one with the 24-hour version. But moving on, we'll see the drivers' standings for gold and silver, and pass that on as well.
Yeah,
Once
so
mentioned.
yep, absolutely. Last race we had a really interesting one. We had a silver lockout in the top 3. So our standings don't, they will get updated. It starts to take shape at race 3 once kind of drop races come into play, because here at SRA we get a drop race. But yeah, we got Vincent Nicolette with that a clutch performance, taking advantage of others' misfortunes and being there for a fantastic win. Mike Farrow, Porsche lockout up in the top. Ryan Van Epps in the Lexus, love to see it. Tyler Thompson, I remember he went for a really early pit stop and made it work really well to secure P4. Stephen Music, John Ansem, Chris Sweeney. That was an interesting one because he had a huge lead on the on the race and then missed his pit box, which caused a really long pit stop for him. He had to reverse, if I remember correctly, to get into his box. So yeah, he's going to be looking for a return to form for this race. Matt Mattisey, we got Steven Sarver, Dylan Bonsell, Cube Master. I remember Cube had a bit of misfortunes as well, so he's going to be looking to bounce back as well. Steve Foster, Rowdy Burns was looking really quick in the practice race. I think he was the fastest of the D4 drivers in the practice race, so I'll be looking out for him. And yeah, Cesare Pankovic, Mike Heisner, Hunter Gale, Raf Cab in the Lexus. I always got to mention the Lexus.
Oh yes,
but
Lexus
yeah,
is life.
Yeah, Lexus is life. Yeah, and we were talking about it a lot last time because it was so strong, but here it might not be quite as strong. But yeah, Darren Robichaud, Mac Morgan, Brad Charland, Rodrigo Moreno, Corey Mummery, Stefan Buckley. I remember Stefan had a couple of misfortunes as well. Anthony Lombardo and Dario Ferrer. But yeah, so look, going on to the other page, one to note, Justin Sacombe, he had a at one point after the pit stop, after the pit stops, he was leading the race really well and then had a bit of a coming together. So he's going to be looking to bounce back. He's looking quick here. He didn't do the practice race, but looking on the hot lap leaderboard, he is second, right behind Draka Tibbets, who is also he had I think he's going to have a faster race here because this is probably his strongest track, if I remember correctly. So yeah, it should be a good one. We got a good lineup of drivers, and yeah, I'm excited to see what they could do here.
I think we also have 2 new additions to D4 Gold. We have Ian Wallet in the Honda NSX Evo. Love that car. It's a death trap, but
yeah,
I love it. And then we have from D6, Ottavio Libanore. I guess he was too quick for the division. I mean, he's still racing on the same day, which is convenient, but man, going from D6 to D4 after week 1, it means business.
That's
D4 Gold
though,
too.
yeah.
D4 Gold.
Yeah.
It's not even
to
D4 Silver.
Gold. Yeah, he almost hit D3.
Yep.
Which is a bit insane, but yeah, he is running the 296, so
Oh,
should be stronger.
Is that what you're saying, Marlon?
hey, I'm not saying anything.
Are we going to talk about bop again? Bopping the track limits, bopping everything that's just quicker than the Lexus?
Sure,
I think that's fair.
Yeah, that is fair. I think the Lexus should be always on the top. So we're
Agreed.
bopping the Porsche this week.
See, I knew I liked you, Marlon. I knew I liked you.
Even though I don't drive it, it's like,
Yep. I guess we'll quickly go over the team standings as the drivers are already on their quali laps. But quickly looking at the team standings, we have Chris Sweeney and Steven Music. Pretty strong performance considering they're 34 points above. But again, drop races will take effect likely after race 3, just with the way it works. So we see a lot of the top 5 teams are actually comprised of silver drivers, and Vincent Nicolette just, chilling by himself in P4. I mean, That's a power move, if anything. We'll see if he can repeat, today. I know he's pretty quick here. At least the Porsche is probably quite a bit friendlier than the Lexus is, at least in my opinion. But yeah, we'll see if he can continue his one race win streak. I know it's his first win. He's been here for quite a while. So yeah, I mean, I'm super happy for the guy. I raced with him in season 12, so looking forward to seeing what he can do today.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Sorry about that. Go for it.
Oh no. Yeah, I was just also I wanted to yeah, we've got a couple, because also Steven Sarver also, I mean, the positions don't, matter too much right now because we're going to have the drop race. Things change a lot after the first couple weeks and things start to shape take form. But Steven Sarver also had a decent showing last week, so in the top 10 for the teams as well. So yeah, we'll see. The Lamborghini should be pretty strong here as well. So yeah, it should be a good race.
Alright, and it does look like the drivers are out on track, so we'll be switching to that. If you are new to SRA, the way quali works is the first stint or the first quali session will always be the silver drivers. The silver drivers will do their 10 minutes of quali, and it looks like Charlene's already set a time of 1:57. But once the silver drivers are over, if they've crossed the line before their time is up, they can still do one more lap. But that means they will also be, well, they won't be in the mix with the golds because the golds will be still in the pits mainly, but that is going to be their final lap, and once again the golds will take the final 10 minutes to do their quali session. As we saw last week, it was a gold lockout, but last week's race had a silver lockout in the podium spots, so this could be an interesting race here in the Nurburgring. Let's see where all the drivers can make some changes.
I'm seeing Alexis 1-3. I'm happy.
Yeah, I see that as well. Yeah, here qualifying is pretty important. It can be like I mentioned in D1, there were a lot of trains, and this can be a tricky track to pass on, especially if you're behind a car like the Lexus. So if the Lexus has, a good qualifying, then cars behind can have a hard time passing. So yeah, that should be interesting to watch out for if any trains form like D1 did yesterday.
All aboard the choo-choo train.
Yeah. Yeah, the Doug train.
Doug
I'm not
slander
salty
is
about
not
it.
appreciated. Yeah, you're.
Hey, I'm not slandering it. I'm not slandering
No,
it.
you're
not slander,
definitely
it's not
salty.
slander.
Hey, it was a fun train. It was a fun train.
Yeah.
If I'm going to
just
be
wanna-
stuck behind a car,
For
it better
the
be
record, Donovan was crying in VC last night. About how he was stuck
No.
Anyway,
Yeah, speaking of traffic, we're already seeing cars close together on this qualifying. Typically, you want to. Ooh, we're really close at the end of the chicane.
Yeah, that's Nicolette. So Nicolette was up on his time by about 3/10, but that has pushed him off into a negative delta, so he's not going to improve here.
And yeah, at that point you want to just back off, because the front car, unless you're blue flagged, the front car doesn't have an obligation to get out of the way. It is up to the car behind to create a sufficient gap. So typically you recommend 3 to 5. Sometimes in D4 you'd want to be closer to that 5-second range, just to give yourself as much space as possible for any mistakes or anything, because having a quali lap impeded is always a bummer. That's like the worst way to have a qualifying, I feel like.
Yeah, as
Besides
we were
maybe
talking
track
there,
limits.
we had Gale move up into the podium spot, so Nicolette has some work to do if he wants to retain a perfect season. Johnston with a 5/10 gain, looking to improve here. No, he's lost a lot of time though, so that's down to 3
goes a little bit wide. I think he may have invalidated there.
Yeah, he's
he definitely
invalidated.
did.
Race control is telling me he's invalidated, so this lap won't count for him. Gale's finding time. Nicolette is not finding any time. He's actually down 6/10. Van Epps finding time, Pharaoh as well. And it looks like a lot of the Porsches are finding major gains. Gale, as I talked about, is up about 0.2. Moreno 0.5 gain, but we'll get him not about into P5.
I think Nurburgring quali, it's one of those tracks like Paul Ricard where you can take a line and be like, how did I gain that much time in my delta? Because some of the lines, like let's say turn 7, I know in the Nord skin you could probably take a bit wider entry into a more like, you know, deeper exit and be faster. I think in this skin at least, the fastest way around that corner in turn 7, it's a little hairpin where sector 1 ends. You'd probably want to be close to the curbing on the right, but not super close. You still want to, you know, double apex it, but some of the lines here are super unorthodox in relation to just racing, I suppose.
It's Van Epps and off the track. He's gonna pit, so.
Oh, he's calling it quits.
Yeah, he's calling it quits.
I don't think he's got enough
to
time.
get through.
Yeah, he wouldn't be able to make it around, that's for sure. Silver qualifying ends at 10 minutes and 30 seconds, so this will be the last lap for most of these drivers here.
Look at Johnston with almost a 4/10 gain, 5/10 now. Can he hold on to this time? Losing a bit of it, losing a lot of it now.
A bit wide again there through the Schumacher S. I mean, that's a hard time. That's a hard spot in the Lexus when you get there. When you're up, I know from personal experience. Sometimes you get to that and just overcook it. You get too greedy when you see a nice green delta there, and then it just all goes away.
Looks like Mac Morgan's gonna cross the line with some time gain. Loses a bit of time there. Gonna cut the time he got or found in half.
We'll have time for one more lap if he's got the fuel.
Oh, he moves to P3 though, so that's it's a big improvement there. Can he find the time he needs to get P1? No, he's gonna quit. He's gonna quit the quali set lap.
Oh, he's probably out of fuel.
Yeah, he's out of fuel.
He probably does not have the fuel for it.
Looks like Mike Farrell's doing that as well.
To do another one.
Johnston,
yeah, he did.
As we saw, Johnston, the Lexus we were talking about, has collected pole position for the silver drivers. So the gold drivers are about to go out now. Let's see where they end up.
I think I saw Bentley spin in the pits a little bit.
Yeah,
I don't know if it was
I saw
Tyler
that
or
too.
Thomas, but in proper OBDA fashion, spinning in the pits is an optimal way of warming up the tires. And I'm seeing in the chat, Trey Morgan has a qualifying ban. So what that spells for the Morgan v Morgan rivalry in D4 this season, I don't know. It's gonna be tough for Trey to maybe just get past a lot of cars, because there's not many passing opportunities here really, unless of course you're in the Lexus, you're just powering down past turn 12 into the chicane, or even on the main straight. I mean, it's hard to make a move down on the brakes into turn 1 as a Lexus, because those brakes aren't the greatest. Truthfully, they are.
By that you mean they're terrible.
Yeah, I did maybe hit somebody in the practice race.
Especially with that turn, because it kind of kinks to the right a little bit, and ABS is very not happy through there, and Lexus ABS is not good. So it definitely can be really hard to make a move on the Lexus into turn 1. However, if you get a good enough exit out of a last turn, sometimes you could just be completely done with the move by the time you make it into turn 1 in the Lexus. So it kind of depends how things go. But yeah, with this track, a lot of it kind of depends on, or like you have to be a little bit creative sometimes with your passing opportunities. I know there are some cars like the Ferrari or the Porsche could make some dives or kind of brave braking in sector 1 that not all the other cars can do. So which can kind of disrupt trains and stuff like that a little bit. But yeah, sometimes you have to be a little bit creative about the passing opportunities here.
I'm gonna say every car can do brave braking. Just a matter of, are you gonna careen into the side of another car or not? So, you know, I mean,
Yeah.
it's different in Lexus for sure. I mean, you said very bluntly, but you know, spoken like a true Lexus driver, brakes are not good.
Nope, they're terrible.
That's how you sum up the car. That's just how it is.
It's
but
funny.
yeah,
I mean, that's my favorite car at ACC. That is, I have by far the most laps in that thing. But yeah, brakes are
I mean,
terrible.
hey, going fast is fun. Here we see our
Fixing
previous pole
something's
sitter
really
Justin
intense.
Sacombe starting his lap already. BMW, if anyone keeps up with the LFM hot lap times, BMW is top by a margin. I know there was like some crazy lap that some guy did that gave the BMW just randomly plus 15 or plus 20 kg here, but historically it's still really good here. I mean, German car, German track, it's got to be good, right?
Yeah,
So,
it's very good here, and it does have the most weight applied to it in the BOP, so that definitely shows that it's probably pretty good here. And yeah, I can confirm that is definitely, even though the Lexus is my favorite, the BMW is definitely my fastest car here.
wow. How could you say that?
Right? I know,
That's
right?
that's not cool.
Terrible.
You gotta be
Not like-
fastest in your best car.
I know, right?
You're just what we say, what do we call it? Bop tourist?
Yep, there you go.
I can't believe you, Donovan. I cannot believe it.
This is so sad. Yeah, we should be seeing, it looks like, I think Justin is not quite the first one on, but we should be placing pretty high in this if he could put together a good qualifying. He was our pole sitter last week. Goes up to P12, which is already the fastest gold to a set time so far. There's only a few of them, but yeah, he's going to be looking to repeat another pole position here for sure.
Ooh, that's why. Oops. All right. I'm fixing some audio issues for Jazz, but yeah, should be good now.
He's back, folks. Marlon is back. Better than ever.
I forgot to adjust my audio interface, so should be good now. Yeah.
Okay. Stream was a bit laggy on my Google, but it should be fine now, I hope.
I'm trying to watch it through my phone too, make sure everything's all right. We gotta get.
Yeah, I got chat pulled up, so that's how I look at it.
Yeah. We got a yellow from Cube, so wait, that was a late yellow in my race control. Okay, never mind.
All Ricard yellow flags are back to haunt us.
It's on the Nurburgring.
Usually there's not the weird yellows here. I don't think, but yeah, they're coming back to haunt us, I guess.
Yep. Q-Master, once again, for those who don't know, was last season's SRA D4 Silver Champion, so he automatically was promoted to gold from that, and looking to establish his place as not just a silver champion from last season, but D4 gold title contender. There's some pretty strong competition in D4 this season, what with Justin Sacombe, as we see on the leaderboard, Ottavio Libanore, D6 driver from last week, already only 1500ths away from Justin Sacombe in P13. I mean, as a banker lap from a D6 driver to D4, that's pretty good.
Oh, there you go, Sacombe taking a pole lap too. Yeah.
Yep.
By only 300ths of a second though. So that means that lap from Johnson was an absolute flyer.
Lexus
It was
OP.
for sure, yeah. It was for sure, but yeah, I think we're going to see these times continue to tumble as they're gold drivers. They still got a couple laps left in them, so still getting into the swing of things.
Oh,
Chris
Robichaud taking pole position by a mighty
just-
3/10.
Yeah,
gap.
look at that.
That
Yeah,
car's OP.
that's-
Oh, Matassi right behind him though, 2/10 gap.
Yeah, his teammate, yeah.
Teammates.
It's
That's
gonna.
awesome.
It's
I
looking
love
like
that.
a Ferrari lockout now, but I could be cursing them. So we'll see
Don't
how
you
it
dare.
goes. Sacombe, oh my goodness, he's finding time. That's 3/10. Matassi though also finding as well, up 2/10, losing some of it. Sacombe just flying right now. we were
The
talking.
Ferrari's OP. I said it
Yeah,
first. Anyone who
I-
says
that-
otherwise just
that's
doesn't
what I
know
was
it,
trying
or
to
is could be
say.
toilet delivery.
That's what I was trying to say in the driver's things. Ferrari's, you know, it's the Ferrari.
It's got good brakes. It's really got everything you want in a car. I think
Turns
the
well
only thing
into
it really lacks is,
corners.
like early acceleration. Yeah, I mean it's a little weird to drive. It's really pointy nose, but I don't know. It's pretty easy to extract 95% pace out of it, and that's what Darren and Matt are doing, showing exactly what to do here.
Seacombe entering the last 3 corners up 7/10. He's gonna retain that. He's going up 8/10 now. Can he find more time in the final corner? 9/10, almost a second. No, he's gonna lose some of that time though. That's gonna put him into a 154 though. That's gonna give him pole position here. Seacombe takes the top spot, denies that Ferrari top row.
Something
It's
I'm
faster
curious
than
about
anything
here.
he's done in practice so far too. So that's a good lap.
I'm curious to see where. I don't think they're teammates, but Draka Tibbets, I think he's fastest on the board for D4 on the hot lap leaderboards. I don't see him in the top 20. And there he goes, P3.
He heard you. He heard you talking.
Commentator.
Whoa, Matassi finding a lot of time. What was that? 6/10 up now. He's up to P2.
What a beast.
200ths
He
behind.
found
Seacombe
200s.
here.
Yeah, in the final corner. He found a lot of time in that final corner.
I love Matt. Matt's a great guy. He's really good at golf.
Oh, he's quitting now,
Yeah,
though.
well,
That's going to be the end of his
he's-
qualifying.
Yeah, that's the end of his qualifying.
I mean, that's a great lap, to be fair.
Yes, an
It
amazing
is,
lap.
yeah, that should be pretty solid.
Onto his teammate, though, Robichaud. Thought he was finding some time, but he's lost a bit of it now. He's got to find more time if he wants to challenge his teammate or Seacombe here. Curtis not on a good flying lap, down 3/10. Finding a little bit, but he still needs a lot of work. Tibbets down 6/10. He's still trying to find some time, but that might be too much. No, it's an invalid. That's going to be the end of his quali. And some not finding time. Johnston and Lombardo, the top 2 silver drivers. Or, yeah. Sweeney down 5/10, 6/10 now. He's lost a lot of time. Sweeney's out. Sweeney taking a yellow. Curtis as well. Those 2 drivers going out of the qualifying session here. Ansem and Robichaud both look like they're finding a good amount of time, but Robichaud not finding enough to battle his teammate so far. Needs to find more here. Heisner starting to find more time, but he's starting to lose, and now Ansem as well, losing the time that he found. Burns trying to make up for that 8/10 gap. Tibbets yellow flag. That's going to be the end of his quali, as well as Ansem. Those 2 drivers out. Robichaud still trying to find time. He's up 2/10, but that's not enough to challenge one of the top 2 positions, so he's going to stay in P3 for now. No one looks to be challenging his spot as well. Heisner not finding enough time to challenge the rest of the drivers. It looks like Libinore, we will learn that next week, up 3/10, so that will put him in about P9 or P10. That's what he's trying to challenge for. Foster as well, crossing the line. Where will he end up? Foster up 2 more positions. Libinore, as we were watching, about to cross the line, up 4.5 tenths, and he's going to go P6. Libinore with a great lap to end his quali stint, and Heisner, the last driver out, well, second to last driver out. Thompson looking to find time. So these 2 are the last 2 drivers out. Heisner losing a lot of time, so he's in the negative deltas. So Thompson will be the driver we'll be looking at for now, unless Heisner finds time at the end.
No pressure, Tyler.
Yeah, no pressure.
That building's got legs.
Heisner,
I think it's one of the
Heisner
other
was
cars.
finding time, but he goes off the track, so that's going to be the end of his quali, and it's just Thompson left. Where will he end up? He's up 4/10 here. He's found a lot of time, and that's going to push him very far. Loses a bit of it, but that's going to push him into P9. A great recovery lap at the end.
Yeah, that's a big jump. It's always nice to see that big of a jump going P15 to P9. That's huge, especially here. tight qualifying session. I noticed there were like 4 drivers that, or like, I mean 8 drivers technically, that were sharing identical times. there was one group in the silvers towards the back that 2 of them had an identical time and one was 2 thousandths away from that identical time. So yeah, tight qualifying between these D4 drivers here.
Yeah, and before we move on to the race start, or at least the formation lap, we got a word from our sponsors, the sponsors that keep us racing here at SRA. So listen to a word from them.
A huge thank you to our SRA sponsors and title sponsors for supporting us here at SRA, as well as support from Documise, a modern business solution for product management. Go to documise.com to learn more today. And support from Retro Saga, a North American-based gaming company that provides accessories for your favourite classic systems, including Nintendo, Sega, PlayStation, and much more. Enhance your retro gaming experience today at retrosaga.ca. And a big thank you to our affiliates, Track Racer. Experience redefined gaming with Track Racer's high-quality sim rigs and accessories. Use code SRATE at checkout to support us. Armamentario, a toolbox for ACC that will enhance your chance to win. Enjoy a fully customizable and enhanced HUD to change the way you experience ACC. AT3D Sim Shop. Upgrade your sim racing experience today with premium 3D printed accessories featuring precision crafted magnetic shifters, sleek cable management solutions, versatile stream deck mounts, and immersive dashboard displays. Their innovative designs enhance performance and style, elevate every lap with top-tier quality and craftsmanship at at3d.net. Go Setups, premium esports setups for everybody. Use our affiliate link on our Discord and take your drive to the next level. Castle and Cauldron, a home-based crafting business specialising in handmade Harry Potter, Fantastic Beasts and Fairy World collectibles. Magic wands, potions, mini dioramas, wall decor, costumery, cosplay, and much more. Castle and Cauldron is where crafting meets the magical. Visit facebook.com/Castle Cauldron. And from KP Concepts, your source for custom automotive renderings, graphic design, and printing. We spend countless hours making you look all good for the spectacle. Check out kpconcepts.com for more.
And we are back, and the drivers are currently doing their formation lap, and we'll try and get through the liveries this time.
I can run through the grid. We got for it. P1 back-to-back pole sitter Justin Secombe in his very basic white livery. Saves the weight, I assume. P2 we got Matt Madison. We got 2 teammates in P2 and P3. We got Matt Madison, Darren Robichaud in the Tony the Tiger livery. And it's like a I want to say Christmas themed livery for Darren, but it's definitely not. I just see green and red, and I think Christmas. So
that's not the right person.
I would just go on the TV camera and run through.
Yeah, the TV camera.
We got the Kellogg livery. We got Tony the Tiger and Kellogg. Two cereal brands. Actually, I think Tony the Tiger. Flakes. Yeah, Tony the Tiger's with the what's it called? The Frosted Flakes, right?
Marlboro livery behind Curtis. Yeah.
We got Marlboro McLaren livery.
The healthiest breakfast to start your day: a pack of Marlboros and some Kellogg's.
Oh yes, this is like perfect combination. You know. But we got Rowdy Burns P5, Ottavio Labinore new promoted D4 and P6, Draka Tibbets in P7. I think he did that with 1 qualifying lap. The rest of his were invalidated, so it's pretty impressive that he got it all the way up to P7. But got to get it done when the time is ticking down. We got Mike Heisner in P8, Tyler Thompson in P9, Austin Townsend, OBDA represent P9 and P10. Love to see it. John Anson in P11. We got Kevin Johnston, the late sober, in P12 driving the Lexus. Anthony Lombardo in the Visual Sim Sport, beautiful livery as always, in the McLaren, P13. Ian Wallette, new D4 driver in SRA with some cheese on the back of that Honda. So
Cheese in the front as well.
it's going to be smelling on the back. We got Chris Sweeney in P15, Steve Foster P16, Hunter Gale P17, Rodrigo Moreno P18, Ryan Van Epps P19, Scott Johnson P20, Mac Morgan P21, Shane Lewis P22, Finn Jen P23, Peter Reynolds, Mike Farrow, Thomas Greer, OBDA represent. No bias there. Dylan Bonsall on P27, Raf Cab, also OBDA, P28. Floppy Uru's Racing!
Oh,
my God,
no way!
P29.
In the
Vincent
Lamborghini!
Wait, oh my God, Vincent is in P30. That's surprising to see. We got Yarl Koval P33. Skip that Stefano Q, P31, 32. My bad, guys. Tamar Novak in P34, Edward Ryan P35, Steven Music in P36, Dario Ferrer P37, Clay Roccazella, Brad Charland, Cesare Penkovitz, Gary Allard, I believe that's his name. We got Ian Gilchrist in P42, Sebastian Robb P43, Steven Summer in the pits, and Trey Morgan P45.
Whoa. There's 2 people in the
I think
trips.
I got-
That's Morgan and oh, the race is starting. The race
I
is.
think we're green. Yep.
We're green. Ooh.
Oh my God. Okay, Justin Sacco lining up on the inside. Matt Maddesy side by side with Jacob Curtis. Where did Darren Novichon go? Jacob Curtis up the inside of Matt Maddesy into turn 1. Very, very close for comfort with Darren sniffing on the back of that Lexus. They go side by side to turn 2. Justin Sacco with a.
Oh, there's a
pretty
lot of
hefty
yellows
lead
in the
already
back. Do
into
you see
turn
all those
3.
yellows in the? Oh my goodness, there's a lot of.
Oh my God, there's a lot of yellows. All these bumblebees in the back in sector 1.
No.
So many yellows. Looks like carnage has ensued in Nurburgring, Germany, and we're not even at the Nordschleife. So this is insane.
Oh.
Okay. I think
Oh,
Bailey
no,
must have
the
told these
Porsche
guys
gets
to not go
collected
four
there.
wide, and they went 7 wide.
Oh, Sloppy got a drive through.
Sloppy! No! Sloppy! Why? I'm so sad. This guy cannot catch a break. I swear to God.
We got another
Super
yellow flag on
close
the
between
field.
Ryan Van Epps and is that a McLaren? I can't even see. Clay Roccazella.
Oh my goodness! Oh
rejoining us.
wow!
Oh my
There's
God,
a lot of
Stefano
contact in the back. Yeah.
goes round at turn 6. I believe that was with Mike Farrow, the contact. So much is happening in this lap 1 in Germany.
It's a lot more than
And I
Paul
see-
Ricard. Yeah.
I see Q Master in the chat saying GG, so I assume something happened to
Oh no.
Oh, it's a kill.
That is
It's a round kill. Yeah, Cube is in the
quick-
pits. I think it's
I think it's over
That
for
is
Cube's
a quick
race.
one.
as we say Jover.
Joe,
Yeah.
look at this battle here between Ferro and Bonsil. Ferro gaining the position on Bonsil, so he's gonna try and make the most of it here. Yellow flag for Pankovic. Is he lagging again? No, he's not. lagging, right?
I think it's Sebastian Rock at 217. The Honda went off with the Schumacher S's. It seems.
So Pankovic's got a yellow too,
Yeah.
but I don't. I think he might have. Oh, he spun.
That's the Honda.
That is.
Oh
very
my
much
God,
a
is-
Honda.
Oh my God. Okay. Alright, we don't need to reverse that far out, Sebastian.
I might have. I might have.
Still alive.
Made it too long. Just that real quick.
Okay, let me catch my breath. This is
Yeah,
lap 2.
Yeah, that was
Jesus
only
Christ.
lap 1, and we already have a lot of a lot of incidents that occurred. Yeah, it looked like there was a bit of a Nurburgring turn 1 moment, which is infamously a
Whoa,
tricky
there's
turn.
contact there. What an aggressive move by the Porsche on the BMW. Trying to stay ahead here. Contact was made, so they're not gonna like that. They might be talking after the race as well, actually. Roccazella making a move on Boncel, so another move on the McLaren here. Penkovic gaining a position on Ryan, so that's that GTR that I think it's the only GTR racing in this league. Oh, what has happened to the what has happened to him?
I looked away
Yeah.
for a second and then he's in the grass.
It looked like just a bit of deep.
Oh, there's just a
braking.
nudge.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
there's a
yeah,
nudge.
contact.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looked like also ACC physics coming into play. Contact physics.
Oh, Van Epps going off. He's gonna lose a bunch of positions for that, but same with Reynolds as well. So Reynolds losing some positions as well. Lap 2, not as much controversy, but a lot more position changes. Whoa, what is this rejoin into the pack here?
Hitting the curb there is deadly, and Thomas Greer sends it up the inside. They survive. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Thomas Greer not...
Whoa, look at this move! Look at this move onto the outside in the final corner. Can the... Oh my goodness, the Bentley makes it stick. What a move!
Thomas Greer. Oh my goodness.
That's my old teammate.
Amazing. Yeah.
Oh, let's go, Thomas. I'm so happy for that guy.
Oh, look at this, though. Look at this, though. He might be making a move onto the inside. No, he's going to back out of it. Oh, but there might be a late move there. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, he overslows on exit. I think there's a bit of a jam at turn 1 at the apex. But I think everyone's alive, right?
I feel like there's always a jam here, though, at turn 1. Well, there's a yellow flag for Lewis. Lewis is going off track.
Thomas hit somebody. Oh, no.
Oh no, Sweeney going off tracks as well. There's 2 incidents that happened at the same time.
Oh no.
Okay, we're gonna look at Sweeney's. I don't know if I was able to get Lewis, but yeah, Sweeney's going to get rear-ended in the back.
Oh, so Sweeney, that was with, I think that was with Thomas Greer actually.
Oh, all of those moves. And there might be a penalty for Greer.
There's going to be a few penalties. I have a feeling.
A few penalties this race, just a few.
With this race, we were talking about, you know, we're hoping for an exciting race, but a clean race. I think we're getting an exciting race.
Oh wow! Look at that! Oh my goodness! Look at the pack behind him. That Lex is trying to find some space. And that's going to give an opportunity to look at this. Lex is on the inside of the McLaren. That McLaren has no way to defend off of that. And the Lex is going through that. Who was that? Van Epps. Yeah, Van Epps with a move, but whoa, Raf Cab. Oh, Raf Cab is off.
Wow. He maybe went off track a little bit.
Oh no, there's contact by the Porsche.
Oh, they went bowling. Oh no, we are not at Watkins Glen, guys. What is happening?
I have a feeling this is going to be a busy race in the stewarding room.
So I made a PSA to D2 earlier today. I said, if I have to spend another 3 hours stewarding a lap 1 for you guys, I don't know what I'm going to do. And I think I should have made the same PSA to D4 because, guys.
Apparently,
what is happening? Riley's saying Anton's going to be busy this week. Yeah, man. I got an exam tomorrow. And
who is that? It's facing the wrong way.
That's Cube's teammate, I think.
Oh, no, that's Cube.
That's
Cube went. Oh my god, he RTG'd lap 1, went back out, and is facing.
Oh no.
Technically the right way, but just I don't know. He looks like a show car for the rest of the cars going through turn 1. But man,
this is not Cube's day.
Very much not Cube's day.
D4 never fails to disappoint, but like in all the wrong ways. You know what I mean?
Let's say that. You could say that for D3, 4, and 6. D5.
I mean D2 last week as well. Man, I don't know. I was dead. That was bad.
Maybe I need to rewatch the VODs. Look at that. What is that white car? Is that the McLaren?
Yeah, I think it's Shane Lewis.
Yeah, that's Shane Lewis. It goes a bit wide there. He's gonna back off of Morgan here. And we have another position change by Roccazella. So Boncel. Oh, Van App's getting a yellow flag. Oh my goodness, there's contact. More contact. Oh, look at that McLaren. Oh no,
no! This is turning into really big.
No! The worst spot on the track to have an incident. Schumacher
it's like Spa all over again. It is like Spa. Oh my goodness, Mac Morgan drifting his McLaren.
I don't get paid enough for this, man.
We don't get paid at all.
I gotta commentate and then steward this damn division. You guys are so mean to me.
Pharaoh still with the yellow flag along with Trey Morgan.
We're not even 9 minutes into the race, and this has been a collective of maybe 17 minutes of damage across every single car.
Oh my gosh.
Townsend. Oh wait, we have a battle here going on. Townsend and Thompson. It's that Porsche versus that Bentley here. And it looks like that Bentley's gonna lose out.
I don't know. One could argue that he made that move outside of track limits, but
T4 is a bit as we found out
We
from
haven't
the
even
T1
gone
race
to the
yesterday,
special,
T4
like-
can be,
We haven't gone to the special races where it's like night or raining, mixed conditions.
yeah.
This is what happened.
I'm so looking forward to. There's more.
Wait,
yellow
there's more
flags.
yellow flags.
Oh,
yeah.
Yellow flags in sector 1, yeah.
Oh,
Oh no, it's
my
Ryan Van Epps again.
God,
and I couldn't get it.
boys.
Yeah, we
Fortunately.
got cars on opposite sides of the track, so it was definitely big.
Boys, this
Trey
is-
Morgan. What has
this is-
happened
this
to
is-
Trey Morgan's
wait.
driving it into the pits?
Trey.
Oh, no,
Morgan.
that's-
Trey, hello. There's a wall right there.
You can't park there, sir. I'm sorry.
That's a rare
Trey.
pacing moment. This race has everything.
I think that's the Jacob Rogers
Yeah.
pit is closed moment for Trey Morgan.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, from Masano, yeah.
dude.
Oh my goodness. This is
What is happening?
yeah, I'm having a hard time even like comprehending everything that is going on here.
Oh my God. Meanwhile, Justin and Matt are just in a league of their own. They're
I
one
was
and
just
two.
gonna say, I was
Oh
just
my
gonna
goodness,
say,
look
we're
at these
chilling.
moves though. Tibbetts
What is
losing the position.
happening?
You're into Heisner. Heisner with an absolute send. Look at the speed he got out of that corner. The BMW not being able to catch up. Foster as well losing a spot to Moreno. It's a Ferrari versus Ferrari fight here. But Johnston in that Aston Martin looking to take advantage as well. 0.1 separates Moreno and Foster, but Johnston making up that time, 0.3, 0.2. Tibbetts and Heisner switching positions again, but Heisner getting back out. So Tibbetts trying to reclaim the position he lost. And we were talking about Seacombe and Matassi here. So they found their own rhythm. They are about 5 seconds off P3, which is Curtis. And it looks like the incidents have died down just a bit.
That's good. We could use a break.
need to catch
We
a
could
break.
Use a break for incidents for ideally the rest
Wait
of the
a
race.
second. We have another battle
Where's the
here.
fun in that,
Sweeney and
Donovan?
Novak. Yeah. Oh my goodness, Sloppy. Ooh, also making a move. He's gonna gain another position. Novak losing 2. Might lose
around the
the
outside.
Oh
for
yeah, look at
Sloppy.
Sloppy.
there.
Ooh, and
that was clean.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah,
they're
his
almost
name
gonna
may
make
be Sloppy,
contact.
but that move was
Lamborghini.
damn clean.
Sarver almost making contact with Novak. That could have ended wrong. That could have given another incident report to the stewards. Farrow losing a spot to Ryan here. There's a lot of position gains going on, but no incidents, which is what we want to see, at least for the
Yes.
rest of the race.
Yes,
This reminds me
clean
of
racing.
a F1 Academy race, if you guys know what I mean.
Yes, yeah. That
That one
except
race in
it's like-
Shanghai, I think there was
I
a
was
safety
just gonna
car for
mention
like
that one,
80%
yeah.
of the race.
Yep.
think
Yeah,
there's
we
a-
don't get safety cars here, but I feel like if we did, it would be a very similar situation.
It'd be
But
a
yeah,
very
we could use a
yeah.
clean race. We could use a clean race from here on out.
As a
clean-
steward, I
we'd
agree.
we're definitely gonna want
Yep.
clean, but like we have Johnston versus Ansem here trying to gain position. Ansem going off.
Uh-oh.
So that battle is going to be over for now, and a new one might spring up with Ansem trying to rejoin the tracks. So Ansem losing 2 positions here. Lombardo licking his lips. He can feel that he can gain this position, but Reynolds trying to defend off Ansem, who went off tracks. Another position change. Thompson and Townsend, so that Bentley getting through. Past that Porsche, so that's the team. That's the Cube's teammate Moreno, and making a move on Foster, so that Ferrari is going to get past another Ferrari. There's a yellow for Novak. Maybe I can get it here. Oh, so we
think that's
just
Charlotte,
yeah.
right?
Oh
Yeah,
wait, what?
Charlotte.
Who was that?
Oh, there's no. Is that?
That's
Novak?
Novak. That
I
would
think
be
That was Novak.
was
I don't.
Novak.
I clicked on Novak, and I guess it put me on Charlene. Might be going crazy. I don't know.
I think. I mean, I wouldn't blame you. This. I think.
Charlene
I don't
though
know, I need
does
some-
actually
I need
have
some
a yellow.
hydration.
Yeah.
I'm going crazy.
Charlene actually did have a yellow, so now we might see some incident. Oh, there we go.
I know someone who did the same exact mistake in D3 yesterday. I'm not going to say names, but
See,
you
I
know
was
who you
out.
are.
I was out last race, okay? So you can't blame me.
Oh, I know it wasn't you. It's a good friend of mine. He knows. Anyway, we're only 14 minutes into this
I know.
race.
Yeah.
What is
I'm
going on?
already like a loss for words. I'm like having a hard time following along. It's
Dude, I
been
don't
so
Johnston. Logan, oh
chaotic.
my goodness, Johnson in that Lexus, Johnson in that Lexus against Townsend. Townsend, we saw before losing that position to Thompson, but now they're fighting, or that Lexus is fighting that Porsche of, oh my goodness, I'm losing words, Townsend.
We had another side by side up there with Tyler Thompson and Darren Robershot. Tyler's looking like he's gonna get side by side
Oh,
here
look at
into
the-
turn one.
Look how close they're getting into turn one. Turn one, as we saw, was
Yeah.
a big issue for the drivers. A lot of slowdowns, messing up lap times, but creating gaps as well. So these four have found a train, actually. So that these two ensuing battles have found a way to link themselves with each other. And this Heisner making a move on the on the outside of Tibbetts. So Tibbetts trying to hold on to that place. Tibbetts putting his foot down, putting the elbows out, and Heisner still not giving up. Right behind him, right behind Tibbetts. Heisner is trying to reclaim that spot, but now Moreno is licking his lips. He sees this fight going on, and he's waiting for one of them to make a mistake.
Oh, there's another yellow flag.
Is there-
Yeah, I noticed that.
And it's
I was
Roccazella.
almost
71.
not gonna mention anything.
Clay Roccazella.
And what has happened to Roccazella? Okay,
He's
might
just
have
off
to-
track. You know,
might have
common
Yeah.
D4 things. Especially for this race. I love
Yeah.
D4. I hope you guys know that. I just like, you know, making fun of people when they go off track.
And Gilchrist is gonna get
This-
a yellow at the last second. Wait a
Okay.
couple-
Oh no, the
I
same
didn't mean to
spot.
curse him.
Yeah, the same spot. Oh, is this one?
It's not funny anymore. I'm over it.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, that's just
That's
gonna be some.
unfortunate.
It's a
Yeah,
beautiful McLaren livery,
self-inflicted.
but takes it drifting. No one McLaren that does drifting is Mad Mike's McLaren. But
Lando
he's-
Piastri? Is that what the team name is?
Lando
Yes, it
Piastri.
is. Lando Piastri.
Wow. Matt Massey has
one-
purple
yeah.
lap, by the way, so he's keeping Justin honest in P1 to be fair.
Absolutely, yes. Keeping within that second, it's definitely going to be an exciting race between them. Right now, they're just going to want to. Ooh,
Oh
Mattisy,
my
a
goodness.
bit squirrely on the brakes there.
I think we're just cursing everybody we're talking about doing well.
This is the
This is what
content
it feels
they
like to be a
wanted see.
commentator. This is the
content
commentator
they wanted
curse.
to see.
Yes, this is.
We're,
quickly
we are
quickly
making
get
content.
on the new drivers. Give them a rude awakening to SRA.
No.
I mean, listen. On another note, though, Ian Wallet and Ottavio Luminori, you know, quiet dark horses in P5 and P10 have not been in a lot of drama, which is exactly what you want in a race like this. You want to, you know, keep your, you know, marbles to yourself. Don't go balls to the wall every single corner, every single lap, and the results will come. Especially with like how the race has been. I mean, there's been what, a couple $1 million of damage so far, as the great Andrew Riff would say.
Yeah, millions and millions of dollars.
Yeah, you were in that race, right, Donovan? You were.
I was part
Yeah.
of the millions of dollars.
Yep. But yeah, I mean, super calm race from the top 6. I want to say. I mean, maybe top 5. I know Darren and Tyler have been fighting every few laps or so, but I feel like Matt's got to consider maybe an undercut at some point, because he's been following Justin for a few laps now, and he's got the purple lap, so he's got the pace. Undercut is almost always a stronger option in these sprint race formats, where you get on the fresher tires, you have clear track ahead of you. It's hard to pass up.
Yeah, the one problem with this track, as we've kind of mentioned, can be traffic. Especially like if you look, you know, there's a lot of cars behind P12, for example, within that 1 second gap. And when you get into that zone, it could be super challenging. We're seeing some cars in the pits. Some Tibbetts and Thomas Greer look like they're going to start this undercut snowball effect. I'm sure other
look
cars
at the
will
move by
follow, too.
Lombardo on the inside of
okay.
Ansem. Ansom's gonna hold on to it though. Lombardo not giving up, going on the outside, trying to fight for this position here. He's gonna try and make a move again, a late move, but Anselm's gonna cover it up. Look at the Ferrari and the BMW fighting up front and ahead of them. So this train has just been battle after battle after battle, and Matassi has lost positions. Matassi's out of the top 3.
Oh no!
Oh,
What happened to
Matassi's
Matassi?
onto the sand.
No, he's still in
What
the top 3,
happened?
is he? Oh wow, wait. He definitely lost a lot
Oh,
of
he-
time before this.
Oh,
What?
That's
wait, what happened to?
that's a Ferrari in front of him right there. No, he's fallen down a bunch of positions.
Yeah,
what
he
happened
was.
to him?
He lost or was I think.
He was in P2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
lost
he was in.
P2.
He was 1
There's a
second
yellow
when we
flag in
just
the back
left him.
as well. So this more incidents for Nicolette. Nicolette, yellow flag. Oh, there's contact.
Contact in the hairpin.
Oh,
Yeah,
I think by
things
the end
not
of the
going-
race.
oh yeah. Look, Gale's giving him the position back. Well, that's respectful driving from Gale. Knows he made a mistake, giving it back to Nicolette. But
I think by the end of the race, we're gonna be like, oh, there's contact. Oh wow, look at that.
yeah.
Wow, there's contact.
Another
Oh, more
crash,
contact. Oh, he
crash.
hit the
Wow.
pit wall. Oh, no, contact.
Well,
Oh.
what you and I are
know.
seeing, Anton, are tickets in the stewarding.
I mean, listen, I hope they submit tickets, but the only ones we actually look at by ourselves is lap 1, and
For
most
sure.
of these incidents have been after lap 1. So
That's true.
put
yeah.
in your tickets, people. We
Yep.
need them to.
Yeah, we're joking that we're
Sustain
gonna have a
themselves.
lot of work, but I mean we have the tickets and us stewards, you know, to hold accountability. So because we want as clean of racing as possible. We do have a high standard here at SRA. So yeah, we do want to see those tickets.
Side by
Speaking of my
side.
standard, going side by
Lombardo
side. Yeah,
football,
look at that. Oh, it gives it the position a little bit, but Porsche's going to try to get a better run, possibly out turn 4, but maybe all she wrote for now. Anthony Lombardo gets past Yaro Koval for P14. And we see a couple guys in the pits already, hopefully not from damage or RTGing, maybe for strategy purposes. I see John Ansom. I know that he had a bit of an incident, I believe, with
yeah, and
I
we
think it
just saw Gale
was-
with
was
an
it
incident
Townsend?
as well. So
with Gale. Okay, so yeah, both of
Yeah.
them are in the pits now. Likely repaying some damage. I think there's another yellow flag behind Tyler Thompson in sector 2.
Yeah, we've seen quite a few pits. I know I saw Thomas Greer and Draka Tibbets go in trying to break free from their train that they were involved in. It had not started quite the snowball that I was expecting. I think a lot of the other drivers are wanting to risk it running later. Tire wear is
yellow
a bit
flag
high
for
here.
Roccazella facing the wall. So there might have been contact here. No, he's
Oh,
self
he's going too
inflicted,
wide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just saying hi to
I've
the
been thinking
fans.
to that. Yeah, it's just saying hey.
Yep. Well, Justin Sacombe has a pretty healthy gap now.
Well,
for
Matassi's
P1.
lost 2 positions or more. Oh no,
He's in
Matassi's
the
going to
pits.
the
I
pits.
think
Yeah.
he's in the pits. Yeah, I think it's just from taking a pit stop. Yeah, I wonder what happened to lose that P2 because yeah, his race has definitely changed quite a bit, and so has Justin Sacombe. Now he's going to be, you know, feeling really good to probably run a full half length stint because he has no threat behind right now, so he could just kind of relax a little bit and basically run it to 30 minutes and take a pit stop. Ooh,
No.
the brake markers.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
The brake
Oh
markers
my
are
goodness!
gone.
Look at that
Brake
contact. They
markers.
were going
Oh,
at it.
huge contact. Mario Kart snaking around.
Where did
Looks
the
like
brake
that one was
markers
gone
go?
already before.
Yeah, that one was
Whoa,
already
whoa, oh.
gone.
Oh my god.
I got scared. I was visualizing it. I was visualizing Charlin still in the replay, and I thought he was facing the wrong way, just driving straight into another guy.
Marlon's gonna have nightmares about D4 crashing into every corner.
I am too.
Oh yeah, I'm cooked.
Yeah.
I got an exam to study for after this. I think I'm just gonna be thinking about how many contacts were there on lap 3 and D4 at Schumacher S? Oh yeah, probably about 45. I don't know.
Yeah. That's gonna be definitely. Yeah, this is definitely a tough race here. Yeah,
It's a race to
was
remember.
expecting some chaos. This is Nurburgring always has some chaos, but this has been very, very chaotic.
Well, one big difference from this week compared to last week is we have no silver drivers within the top 5. So
Yeah,
looks
it's
like
a little
gold driver
different up
lockout.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost the whole top 10 are currently gold drivers. And we had Madison, take the first pit stop of the top 10.
Position change for Ferrer and Johnston. That Lexus taking a spot. Moreno going into the pit.
This is incredible. I can't believe this race is happening.
This is a race.
Yeah, this is definitely definitely one of the races of all time. Yeah, this is what you don't want to see when you take an early pit is, Tibbetts behind Gilchrist here. Gilchrist has not taken a pit stop and does not have to yield to Tibbetts just because they're on different strategies. He's not blue flagged right now, so that's always a bummer for Tibbetts. He's obviously got some pace on him. But yeah, it's always a challenge with pitting earlier and going for the undercut.
Oh, Gilchrist going off. That's going to give Tibbetts the position that he wanted there. Gilchrist cooking it just into Schumacher S's.
I just want to say, I clicked on the D2 stream to see if they're having more of the same as we are here. And as soon as I opened it, there was a car spinning.
Oh no.
So, I'm
More
not
of the
excited.
same.
I'm not excited.
It's gonna be a busy week.
Very busy week.
You don't say. You don't say.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Tennessee.
It's pretty crazy. Even D4, D2. I mean, personally, no bias at all. I think D4 is the most entertaining division to watch. Definitely not because we're commentating it, but all the divisions in SRA have amazing racing. D4 in their own right, putting on a show, whether it be through contacts or, sick dive bombs like the one we saw from Thomas Greer into
Oh wait,
turn
look at this.
14 or turn
Car
15.
exiting the pits. There's almost an impedance.
Yeah, that's tricky. The car coming out of the pits will have the right of way there, but sometimes you don't really see the car coming out of pits, even though you have the race engineer in your ear saying car exiting pits. Sometimes it's still can catch you off guard, the speed difference between those cars coming out of the pits, especially at this track.
The blue flag letting them through. Robichaud, I noticed, was like kind of pushing Townsend into that blue flag, trying to slow him down even further, but Robichaud might have, or Townsend might have something to say about that. Look at Townsend keeping up with the Ferrari here. To the outside, little better exit for Robichaud. Townsend, never mind, Townsend just keeping up still. This is the closest battle we have so far. The rest of the grid has pitted. Well, most of the grid,
we got Clay Rockazella hitting.
There's Gilchrist. A lot of the cars. Oh, Robichaud, Townsend, Robichaud. So Townsend is going to make that move. Robichaud, is that me lagging or was that Robichaud lag? I hope it's not me.
Yeah, it looks like he did hit the grass or the sand a little bit because he backed off quite a bit off of Townsend there. So I'm assuming he lost some top end hitting the sand. But yeah, so it looks like that will neutralize a little bit, and he has to turn attention a little bit behind to the McLaren behind. Is that McLaren? Oh, is that McLaren blue flagged? That McLaren might be blue flagged. Yeah, I think that McLaren's blue flagged. Yeah, because that's Thompson behind. So yeah, and now we've got another McLaren joining the fray, who I also believe is blue flagged. So yeah, that's also always a tricky situation when you've got a battle on a different lap with than the cars around you.
Hi caramba. That's all I gotta
Yeah.
say.
Oh, we got a yellow at the hairpin
Sebastian
again.
Rock.
Oh, look at it right now.
Yep,
So I'm
70.
talking to Jess right now. So that's Sebastian Rock in the NSX.
Oh, he's just stopped off the
Oh.
side. Yeah, he's just stopped off the side. I wonder if there's a hardware failure or
Yeah,
what?
it looks like a hardware failure. I don't
VTech
think he ran out
died.
of fuel.
Yeah, VTech. Oh, he's back on
VTech
track. It
alive.
looks like. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I wonder what happened there. If that was just hardware failure or what, or if that was contact involved. I don't know.
Fixing the other things
Yeah,
right
this
now.
has been quite.
Okay, we're good.
You know what movie clip I'm thinking of right now? After commentating this race for 30 minutes. You know the "I'm tired, boss" gif?
Yeah, yeah,
From,
yep.
from Green Arrow.
I think that
From Green Arrow.
encapsulates my experiences as Stewart perfectly this week.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and I was not quite expecting so much to go on, and I think a lot of these drivers feel a similar way. Things have calmed down quite a bit, and things have spread out a lot too. This race has actually spread out quite a bit compared to how it usually is, likely from all the contact and repairing damage in the pit stops and everything. But I think that also gives these drivers a much needed breather as well, because it is not easy to drive when there is so much chaos going on like this race has been.
Definitely not easy to drive. Doesn't help that this track is actually just difficult to begin with.
Oh, stop and
so-
go 30 for Ferrer. Stop and...
Ooh, speeding in the pit lane. I think that's our first speeding in the pit lane penalty. We had one out of position on the start of the race, but yeah, that's our first penalty for speeding in the pit lane. It's easy to get a little eager, trying to gain all the pace you can when you're coming into the pits.
Yeah. The move by Ferro here onto the inside of Ferrer. So what's that stop and go 30? Very similar
tongue
names.
twister.
Yeah, Ferro and Ferrer. TC8. What does the TC8 stand for?
It's the Colombian conglomerate, I believe.
Oh.
So it's a bunch of Colombians. They all have TC8 in their name. So guys
I
like Wilder Vargas in D2, I believe, is part of TC8. I know Pablo Ferrer, Dario Ferrer. I'm sure there's a few other guys. I know there's a lot
there's
of
quite
the
a few.
Ferrers.
Quite a few
Yeah,
of
I've
them
never
spread out
explored the
the
conglomerates here in
divisions.
ACC.
Yeah, they've been here for a while. I know
Yeah.
Sergio Lindo's another one. Yeah, I mean, pretty prominent group in SRA. Spread across the divisions, making their mark.
Townsend
Both
is going into
on
the
track
pits.
and off track in SRA. Tyler Thompson currently leading the race, but after the pit cycles, probably not going to be leading. But always nice to see not only a Bentley on top, but an OBDA representative on top. Go OBDA!
Absolutely.
Love to see it. Increase those laps led stats on SRA.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we didn't mention it, but Justin Sacombe, did come into the pits, and he's got a healthy lead over Curtis. So it's still leading by a fair margin. So yeah, he's just going to be hoping for a nice, calm race to finish it out.
Music.
Well, right
makes
now
a
for
move
Justin,
on
it's anything
Cyber.
but calm because he's currently in front of or behind some blue flags. Cube Master is one of them. The other is Mac Morgan. They're currently approaching turn 2, but blue flags are gonna maybe play a difference here if if they back him up, because they don't necessarily have to give way immediately. That's not F1 rules, so they have one full lap to give the position up. But in that time, you can lose a lot of track position to the cars behind.
Especially here, it's hard to follow cars here. It's hard to, have close proximity to the cars here. You can lose a lot of time, really quickly. So yeah, he's gonna be hoping for the blue flags to be playing nice for him. That's for sure. Yeah, it looks like most of our drivers have pit by now. That kind of makes sense. We're past the halfway mark. couple drivers. Thompson, it's actually interesting. He was one of the first to pit, I remember, last race, and he's going to be one of the last to pit this race. So totally changing up the strategy from last race. We'll see how that pans out.
Well,
Out
remember
of the
last race,
turntables.
yeah, his
Yeah.
tires were absolutely dead. Kind of saw it with his battles with other drivers.
Oh, he's in the pits. The
Oh.
last two drivers are in the pits now.
It's going to be Thompson and the new face in D4, Olet. So they're coming in for their pits here. That's going to give Seacombe the lead once again. Tyler Thompson, though, shouldn't be too far behind from the forward pack. So
Yeah, curious to see where he comes out.
everything's kind of calmed down too. It's kind of what we were asking for in the beginning of the race.
Like I said, these drivers needed a break. They needed a break. So I think there was just a track-wide truce a little bit, just to have a little bit of a breather, a couple laps of a breather.
As long as they can continue to race clean, no incidents, no more incident points for the stewards to look at. It's
I'm
great.
scared that you just said that because, you know, we've probably cursed a few guys tonight alone, so
Yeah.
it's not gonna be close. And Marlon, I swear to God.
Oh no, Tyler's facing the wrong way. That was a worst case scenario pit exit for Tyler Thompson there.
You know, I wasn't
With,
trying to
Darren.
egg
You
it
just
on.
had
by
to
s-
do it.
I'm
You
not
just
trying
had
to
to
egg
do
it
it,
on
didn't
by,
you?
by trying to, you know, but like, we needed a bit of action
Definitely
in the middle.
playing the tire there.
Oh my goodness, look at that.
Oh my
Handsome and
God.
Thompson
Oh,
making
wait,
contact. They are really holding on to that spot, but Thompson's going to have those fresher tires. Handsome is going to try and look for a move, at least into the next couple of corners here. Thompson is going to hang out, though, with that Bentley. It's going to be Bentley versus Porsche, but Lombardo might be coming into the fray soon. Thompson might be catching him as well. And we have some more action here, folks, and that's going to be an incident with someone coming out of the pits as well. So I actually don't know what's the penalty for that. It's like contact with someone coming out of the pits.
We'll figure it out. when
Yeah,
we
we'll
get to
figure it out,
I'm
yeah.
worried about just seeing what's happening. I'm like keeping my eyes peeled on the stream currently just to make sure nothing else happens. Because I'm pretty
Yep.
sure, I don't know, Marlon, you probably got like a button of some sorts. You know, being the host, you got like, oh, I'm going to cause an incident right now by cursing somebody.
I got my
You make the
big
curse
red
hotkey.
incident button here.
Yeah.
But look at this. Mac Morgan and Ian Gilchrist going side by side into turn one. Mac Morgan going to try and put his foot down. Ian Gilchrist is going to relinquish that position. But look at not Novak, sorry. Who is that in the white? Is that
That's the
Seacombe?
leader. That's the leader, Justin
That's
Seacombe.
Seacombe. Seacombe's
He's-
getting through, but that's probably why Ian Gilchrist went to the side, because he saw Seacombe in the blue flag. So he's giving him that position, but that's going to put him really far away from Mac Morgan there.
Yeah, Seacombe is just, I mean, that's definitely not an ideal situation for him. He's going to break free of Mac Morgan there. Mac Morgan definitely coming out on top there. Or is that, yeah, no, that's,
Yeah, it was
that's
Mac
Mac
Morgan,
Morgan. Yeah, their positions have
Oh, Lombardo
swapped
and
on
Thompson
totally
swapping
weird.
positions, and it looks like Thompson's going to make a move into turn one there. We'll go back and see. So there's no contact here. It's just a move into the inside. This was what I was talking about. The Lombardo might be getting into the mix. There's contact, though. Contact
There
between
is,
Tyler
yeah, that was
Thompson.
from downtown there, from Tyler Thompson, late on the brakes in the Bentley.
Does make it stick. I don't know if that's a warrant for a penalty, but it's up to the
We'll
stu-
see.
yeah,
We'll
I'm
see.
not, I'm not
If
the
it
one
gets-
stewarding, yeah.
If it gets submitted, we'll see in the stewarding room. it's
All I know
it's
is
gonna
that
be a busy week.
Marlon's looking at the button.
I
That's,
was-
Yeah,
all,
yeah,
that's
he's-
all I'm going to say.
He's looking- yeah, he doesn't have an insert key, but he has a commentator's curse key.
Look at this Thompson and Lombardo.
I'm scared, guys.
You're not the one
I'm scared.
driving, though.
The Schumacher S gives me PTSD after watching.
I
what
know, yeah.
happened today.
Seeing the Schumacher S in Helicam, like that is not a nice sight. Like that is definitely gonna haunt me for a while. There we go. Switch it from Helicam.
Thank God. That's one bad omen cleansed. No
Yeah.
more.
Hey, there
There's
we
no
go. We get
Punterino.
That's an interesting.
the right-hand drive view. Yeah, that's the only right-hand drive GT3 car. I would. I definitely that's it's kind of weird to drive if you're not used to that. I know
Ansem might get a
Jack
slipstream here.
Sullivan.
He might make a move into turn 1. Oh no, Lombardo.
Yeah, if he's got it's gonna be hard to
Oh
get
wait,
that.
no,
get on the
Ansem is
brake.
making that
He's
speed.
going to-
Ansem is. What? Where'd that speed go? Oh, but someone else is gonna make a move. Johnson is gonna make a move on Ansem here, but Ansem's gonna take that position back. Oh my goodness, there's contact! Contact!
Oh, huge contact. Oh man.
I didn't press the button for
Huge
that. I did not
contact.
press the button.
No, you pressed the button. I saw
I
you.
didn't do it.
You pressed the button.
It was
Yeah,
Oh
unwarranted.
a-
my god.
What a send there from Johnson into the back of Ansem. Yeah, it's always a bummer when you go from attacking a car in front to getting
Defending,
hit
yeah.
from the car behind.
It's never fun.
You guys were mentioning a full gold lockout in the top 10. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I see a silver Lexus.
We
Yeah,
do see a
Johnson's
silver there.
creeping
Yeah,
himself
yeah.
into
He
it.
quietly made his way up there. I think through the pit stop strategies. He pitted quite a bit earlier than I think the other cars around. We also see Matt Mattisey making his way back up a little bit. He's going to be threatening for the P3 position.
Whoa. Chris Sweeney has a run on Nicolette,
Oh my goodness.
but Nicolette
Why'd I
reacts
click out of it?
twice.
Yeah, that was a lot of overspeed on the Porsche there, or
Yeah.
on the Mustang compared to the Porsche there. And
Speaking of
then-
overspeed,
Wait,
Porsche's
look at that
gaining
overspeed on the
Ferrari here.
Porsche. Yeah, Nicolette trying to look onto the outside of that Ferrari. Moreno digging in right now, holding his elbows out. Porsche, can it overtake the Ferrari? No, but look at that Mustang right behind them. That Mustang realizes this Porsche and Ferrari's battle can give him an advantage. Might be into turn 1. No, this gap is separated too much. There's probably gonna be a move later into the future. But that Porsche still trying to fight Moreno. Oh my goodness, look at that move into the inside with so much force. That Porsche braking very late.
Whoa.
Moreno, though,
What is
as
happening?
well as
Switchback
Sweeney
and
in
almost
the
contact.
Mustang.
Oh,
Wow,
Praying for-
yeah, a
you're
little bit
praying
of
for
chaos,
no incidents
unsettling
here.
there.
Yeah.
I think the lag is catching me by surprise too much.
Oh, is it lagging on the? Oh,
Yeah.
oops. Okay, we
Yeah.
have
Ian
Olet
Ouellette
and Tibbets.
racing
Okay.
Draco Tibbet's up to P12. Or I imagine, did he have an incident early in the race?
He did
he
very
did.
early in the race because he started P6 and I think lap 1 he finished in P12.
Oh, look at
He's
that!
been
Two
around this
side by
position.
side, Tibbets and Thompson. Thompson getting the move
Thompson
done.
making his way through though. Yeah, he's back up to P12. So he's gotten a few positions since he came out of the pits and was flipped the other way around.
This is crazy, y'all.
True.
I can push
Tibbets,
the
yeah,
button again
getting-
and cause another incident. Make it a bit more crazier than before. We'll go back
Don't
to
press the
Nicolette,
damn
though.
button,
Don't do it.
Marlon.
Don't
I'm
do it.
not
Leave the
gonna
button
do it.
alone.
I haven't pressed it. I promise. Mustang.
I heard
swinging
you
a
say
bit
yet there. I
wide.
don't know. Did you
Yeah,
trail
you
off
just
your
said
sentence?
yet.
I think
Yeah,
you said
we'll
yet.
press it out
Yeah.
at the 5-minute mark between Lombardo and
Yeah,
Tibbets.
just pin onto Sacombe at P1. Oops. Button.
No.
Oh, it looks like
Double load.
Saquon spun out. Like final 5 minutes.
A row Raggy. As Chris Sweeney gets looks like a good run, but with the restrictor, is he gonna be able to catch the Porsche who also has a slipstream? It looks like Nicolette's pulling out of the slipstream, which is, I would say, unorthodox for defending a position, but takes
is
the inside
interesting,
line,
yeah.
defending a ghost, it seems. Chris Sweeney takes the apex, and I mean, no position changes into turn 1, which is, I suppose, a good thing given how this race has gone so far.
Better than contact.
I agree. Yeah,
Ooh, Moreno.
but we want to see
little
some
bit
exciting
deep.
racing. Yeah, right, guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just without contact, ideally.
with
That's usually
contact.
the best way to race.
Feed us more contact here or content here in D4.
Marlon, listen, dude. You want
Look,
to
if
put
I-
in a ticket
if I
to
can't
be a
solve
steward?
my
Be
stream
my
issues,
guest. You can do all of D4
No,
yourself.
no,
You got it.
I'm looking out for the content here in Sim Racing Alliance. I want to see either incidents or overtakes.
Preferably
Wow.
the latter, right?
Yep, preferably
Sure.
the latter.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
Coming from
We're on the same
two
boat here, right?
stories.
Oh my goodness, there is an
Uh-oh.
incident
Moreno.
there, and that's Moreno going off.
Marlon!
He's gonna
What
lose
are you
a-
doing?
I think he lost another position too, as well to
Yeah, to
what was that,
Johnston.
Johnson in the back.
The Johnson had
Yeah.
that incident earlier, but he's climbing his way back, it seems.
This is wild.
Yeah, it's yeah, you can't hold your breath for too long here.
D4 is the
I don't-
stream of curses.
It's just a hunch, but I don't know if these guys are gonna be grilling any Franks and hot dogs anytime soon after,
Yeah,
this German experience on ACC. I
Yeah,
think
for
anything
sure.
German they're gonna want to forget for at least a few weeks.
Germany's known for their hot dogs or whatever they call it in Germany.
Francs.
Yeah,
Or that's their
Yeah.
currency, right? That's their currency. Well, you
I
got
just followed
Franks, right?
you.
You got
Yeah,
bratwursts.
I thought it
So
was
Yeah,
Brothers,
bratwurst.
yeah.
yeah.
I love hot dogs.
I love
Yep.
Germany.
Austin Townsend actually has the purple lap.
I noticed that. Yeah, that's interesting to see. He's a little bit far back, but he likely has been held up with some chaos, and right now he's got space in front of him. So, yeah, able to put his head down and secure a purple lap for the time being.
Wait, is Sloppy Ooh still in the race? There we go.
Yeah, yep. P23, able to recover a little bit from that drive-through early on in the race. Yeah, I think overall it's been a bit of a quiet race for Sloppy.
Yeah,
over
you're
here.
gonna activate something now.
No, I don't have the button.
I don't either.
have
Please
the
do
button.
not.
I don't
Sloppy
either.
doesn't deserve this.
Yeah, true.
Nope,
Sloppy
nope.
doesn't deserve this. My hand might just slip.
Marlon, you keep Sloppy's name out of your mouth.
I
Yeah,
will,
in fact, we
I
could
will.
probably move
Look,
the camera
when,
away.
You're gonna
when we
curse
screened
him.
before, I never wanted to say it anyway. So
You're gonna
I
curse
told, wait,
him.
hold on a second. Foster and it looks like Greer. No, that's the two Ferraris. So Robichaud and Foster
Robichaud,
getting into it.
yep.
They were side by side at one point. I saw on the race control. So there might be a move here. Robichaud covering the inside looks like, and Foster trying to look onto the outside here, but Robichaud has a better break into it, but Foster still trying to look for a move, looking into the inside. Robichaud gonna cover it up. Foster still trying to fight back, but Robichaud making really great defensive moves here, slowing him down just a bit, just enough to secure
Looks like
it.
Matt Mattisey closed the gap to Rowdy Burns by, it's already 4/10. So it's close between them. Matt really proving that he's got what it takes to compete at the top level of D4
And
after so many seasons in D4, driving the Bentley, driving the BMW. I know these guys have been in the 296 before, actually. So this is a bit of a revenge season for them. But Matt really, I mean, just quick plug for the fantasy, SRA fantasy. Matt went in the first round, so really proving his worth as a top prospect for this season. So he's going to pick up a lot of points, hopefully. But P4 currently, after a slight mishap, it seems, at the early stages of the race, chasing down Rowdy Burns for P3. It's going to be a fight for the ages in the last 12 minutes.
Oh, look at that! Look at
Yeah,
that
he's at a
time
good
gain there.
recovery. Yeah, late on the brakes compared to Rowdy Burns. It's hard to pass on this track without, any mistakes. But it's close between these drivers because we got Curtis there only a second ahead of Rowdy Burns too. So yeah, it's still a podium is well within reach for Mattisey here.
Is 10 minutes to do it as well. Oh, at least almost to 12 minutes. Oh my goodness.
Deep on the brakes.
Yeah. Olette though, and
Matt's getting
Thompson
desperate.
Greer. So another battle here. Olette and Thompson Thompson in that Bentley and Olette with that NSX, they are still fighting for this position. Now entering turn 1, we've seen a lot of moves being made here. Can Thompson make the right move? Can he make the right call? And Olette is going to look into the inside. There might be contact. There is going to be contact. The Bentley and Greer.
Oh, the teammates ran him out. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, that wasn't
OBDA.
yeah,
We're
that
all
wasn't
together.
Thompson. That was
Let's
Greer.
go.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, they're teammates.
Oh,
It's a
Oh,
beautiful
Tibbetts with the
thing, though.
yellow. We are getting Paul Ricard
I
yellows
did
again.
not see what happened there. Yeah.
you know, for Ian's first race in D4, you know, being caught up in an incident, probably not the best for future reputation. But listen, he's here to fight. He's got his elbows out. He's not here to mess around. That's all I'm gonna say. But it's super close between them. You could probably argue that maybe, I think it was Thomas that was defending, or Tyler, either or. Maybe it was close for comfort in turn 1. Maybe the move was there. Maybe it wasn't. Only time will tell. But here we have Vincent Nicolette, last week's winner, fighting for P15 with the Arco Wall. You know, really, maybe on a bit of a high from last week. Kind of brought back down to earth for this week.
As
But
he
you know,
should, though. Silver driver lockout
Yeah.
in Paul Ricard. Not an easy track
I
to
mean,
drive.
has it happened before? I don't even know. Like, I could have maybe done my research, but I don't got time for that.
You're gonna be busy
Yeah,
stewarding.
you'll be busy.
Yeah,
with
I'm busy
something else later.
stewarding. Oh my
There's
God,
gonna
that's
be a
yellow
yellow flag with Johnston,
Yeah,
another
featuring a
Johnston on the
stewarding.
track.
That's not even the yellow flag I was thinking about. That's crazy.
Oh,
What is
he's
happening?
off.
That's interesting. I wonder what happened there. Maybe just
Oh.
lost it on
Oh,
acceleration and just chose to
He must.
drive the
Oh,
escape
there we
road
go.
there.
Sloppy Ooh has gone off track.
that's okay. Sloppy's alive.
Yeah, he's alive.
Yep.
Well, uh-oh.
Ruh-roh. What's going on?
might have cursed him.
How dare you? Oh
Just
my
a
god.
moment. Oh my
Darren
goodness,
slowed
look
up
at this.
by-
Look at
Oh,
this battle.
oh, blue flag getting into wave racing. Holy Hannah. What is going
Yeah.
on?
That will be. I
Crikey.
mean,
Foster's
that's-
not gonna like that. Foster was stuck behind.
yeah, I
that
was gonna
blue
say
flag, yeah.
Robichaud's gonna be super happy with that because that gave him a little bit of a breakaway, but it's not gonna last for super long. Foster is right on the
My
back going into
goodness,
the break
that's
into
a
hairpin.
really late break. into
Little bit
hairpin.
deep. You can, I mean, you could break late and go for that late apex and have a run, you know, into the Schumacher S. But unfortunately, Schumacher S is a dangerous turn to go side by side. Robichaud a little bit narrow going into it. It's not going to matter too much though as they spread out
the
a
yellow
little
flag.
bit.
Oh, yellow flag in
Yeah.
the back for Trey
Well,
Morgan.
yellow flag
So his
up here.
his race going from worse to worse. Oh,
Marlon, you might want to check what's happening in P2.
what's happening?
This is some crazy stuff.
Oh,
Oh my goodness! I only got to see a second.
They're
of
side
it,
by
but-
side.
Yeah, they're side by side. There's,
Side by side
there's
into
more
turn
cars behind them.
one.
Oh, there's contact.
With
There's gonna
blue
be
flags
contact
around
here.
them. Oh, three-way
Curtis and Burns
contact.
making
Three-way contact.
Oh my goodness!
Madison's going to be go side by
contact.
side with Curtis into sector 1.
I brought the replay
Rodney Burns
over and I
gets
just saw them
P2.
side by side, and they're still side by side into turn 1, into the rest of the corners as well. Look at the gap between these two, bumper to bumper right now.
This is not a fight for P3. It's a fight for P2 between three cars. This is epic.
Yeah,
This is
and
magical.
Yeah,
this is
this-
what we want to see from D4.
This is Matassi. Oh, my goodness! Look at that
getting
move from
super close for
Matassi.
comfort there behind
Matassi's
Lexus and
really
Jacob Curtis.
he's
My
trying
God.
to find that move back. I'm gonna look for a second. Foster with a yellow flag there, but there was a lead change there. So Foster and Robichaud get into it. Oh no!
There's contact between Matt and Jacob at turn 7. I'm keeping my eyes on them, but they came together. Oh my goodness.
See,
No.
enough time between. I caught it. There we go into the hairpin. That's gonna really mess up their race there. Matassi not gonna be happy after climbing all those positions. But they're still trying to fight for that position as well. There's a blue flag behind Matassi. That's gonna be one of the Morgan brothers with the yellow livery. and that Lexus going a bit wide, but Natasi trying to stay within the lines. Maybe has some warnings. This battle has gotten so much more aggressive between these drivers.
Matt's flashing Jacob. I don't know if I don't think he's happy with what just happened. I don't know who's at fault. Looked like a bit sketchy to me. Well, on my screen.
It looked like Matt also waited for Curtis there, so I don't know if he felt like he was at fault for that, and just waited for the downgrade. But yeah, I don't know. Definitely getting some drama in these last 5 minutes of this race, the last couple laps.
No, we got our work cut out for us this week, I think.
Yep, we do. Yeah, it's gonna be a long week with stewarding.
What has resulted from that incident, however, is a silver driver, Kevin Johnson, all the way back up to P3.
Oh my goodness, there's contact in game.
Oh no! Is that Ansem? Is that Ansem again? That's Gale. That's Ansem's
Hunter
team.
Gale.
Yeah. So Sloppy Ooh was making a move onto the inside here, and we see Gale. Oh no!
Just a bit of driving through. A little bit of damage for Gale.
Why, Sloppy? Oh my god, as I was saying, Kevin Johnson up to P3. We have another silver driver on the podium for this week, so maybe it's a trend. Maybe we got
talking about
every single race we got a silver driver on the podium.
Talking about that gold lockout, we've just flipped the script on its head, and now there's a silver driver.
GG easy, no re.
Yeah.
It's too easy out here as a commentator. Oh, I want my fantasy driver to win. I'm gonna curse everybody else. Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, crazy race.
Yeah, this has been wild. Yeah, and we're tight here in a little bit farther down with Nicolay. He has not had a quiet race at all. Not had much time to breathe, and yeah, is really chasing down Koval at the moment.
But so is Foster and Robichaud. That battle's still not over. We saw that yellow flag come early, and I was trying to grab it, but Foster has found a lot of time catching up to Robichaud again. I'm gonna go to them real quick. And they're on the main straight now, so maybe Foster can make a move here, but Robichaud covering up the inside once again. Oh, that's not the right camera there. Oh my goodness.
What is happening?
Oh, Robichaud a little bit deep there. That's not gonna
look at
matter
Olet
too
right
much,
behind
but
them
that's gonna
though.
bring them together.
Olet might be able to take advantage of this now. He was 0.8 behind. Now he's 0.4. Oh my goodness, he's right behind Foster now. So Foster might have made a big mistake letting Olet into the mix as well.
Hold on. Is there an SRA logo on that Honda? If not, instant disqual. Oh, there is.
Yeah, there is.
Honestly, instant disqualification. Oh, very close. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, they get
the cheese.
Close.
The
Look,
cheese.
he's using the Halloween SRA logo.
Whoa.
There's some tricks here.
Wow, that is not that is poorly placed.
Oh wait,
what is that?
What is happening?
Marlon, your camera shenanigans are cursing the drivers again. No.
Yeah, it looked like.
Oh man, what happened to Steve?
I think Foster.
Yeah, it was an interesting line going off into the grass. It seemed like he kind of went there on his own accord.
Yeah, he might have turned in early because he saw Olet in his rear views, but that caused him to make that mistake, and then Olet just passes.
Yeah.
So now Olet's chasing Robichaud here.
Oh, yellow flag. Oh my god.
That's Townsend.
Is that Townsend? That's Townsend.
Townsend up.
What happened? Wait.
Oh no!
Oh,
Casella!
No!
A blue flag. Oh no.
Ay.
Was able to keep damage away and doesn't look like he's lost any position.
Yeah, but he was fighting Matt for P5, so there goes that. 2 minutes to go. It's
lot of
probably
time, yeah.
all she wrote for Austin's
Oh
race.
my goodness, look at
gonna
that. This
hold-
contact
Mac
again.
Morgan spins Ian Olet, and he goes around in turn 1. More blue flag drama at in Nurburgring, and man, up the inside and just goes a little bit too deep, and he tries into the yellow McLaren of Mac Morgan, and Ian falls down. Oh, he's still super aggressive on Drock and Tibbets for P13 there.
Oh my goodness,
That is fourth
Lombardo and
position.
Tibbets get
it's
into
more
it now.
contact with the
More
blue-
contact.
What is happening?
Oh man, we're finishing the race as it begins.
Look at that move fight Olet, but Lombardo right behind him trying to make the same move, and they're going to make contact. That's the BMW, and Lombardo in that McLaren, and that BMW is not moving.
Oh man,
What you can do,
he's-
I can do better. Not this time.
yeah.
Man,
Man,
you're not a
what
racing driver
a-
if you don't go for the gap anymore.
If you
Olet,
no longer
Yeah,
go
if
for a
gap-
gap.
Olet,
Are-
oh my goodness, Thompson and Olet making contact here.
Oh my
These two
god!
fighting for positions, and Olet's not going to like that. He's slowed down significantly. Thompson trying to take advantage of that. Thompson in that Bentley making position changes after that incident when he was exiting the pits. So,
I think that's Thomas Greer.
oh, is that Thomas
Thompson's
Greer?
teammate.
Sorry about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is that on the
Oh,
side of the track?
that's a car.
That's one of the Morgan brothers with the yellow McLaren.
That's
livery.
Matt. I think that's
Is
Trey
that Mac
Morgan.
or Trey? It's Trey.
That's Trey. Trey was stopped on that part of the track like a few laps ago as well.
Yeah,
So
I wonder what
maybe
happened.
maybe there's a
Wait
nice piece of
second.
I don't know, like marbles,
Oh, look,
tire
he's moving
marbles, and he
again, but
wants to
Sloppy
pick
back.
up.
Boo
He's
was
moving
trying to make a
again.
move on
Yeah.
that Ferrari in front of him with Moreno. Sorry about that. Go for it. There's a yellow flag at the end of the last finals.
Oh
my
my
goodness.
god! This race
Jeez,
may be
man.
down to the wire. Oh, Thomas Greer! I saw yellows.
Oh, there's a yellow for
Yep.
Thomas
there's
Greer.
yellow for
Oh my goodness, Thomas Greer getting
Greer.
past, and Koval's gonna make it through. Koval's gonna get another position over Thomas Greer. Thomas Greer finishing. Oh, this is not the end of the race though. Final lap for all
One
the
more
drivers
lap.
Oh,
here.
yep, this is
One more lap to
The
curse.
final
One more lap to go. Look
Let's
at that
go.
move from Nicolette. Nicolette
Oh!
making an aggressive move. to
3
Thomas.
wide.
Oh my
Oh!
goodness, Greer though, trying to recover. No moves were made that. No
Oh,
incidents.
side
at
by
least.
side with Nicolette
Side
and
by
Sweeney. These
side,
guys were
Nicolette.
challenging
Yep.
for P1 last week. Oh my
goodness.
goodness! You guys gotta chill, man. I don't. I'm getting old just commentating this. I'm
Looks like
losing
there's
my
a move.
voice.
Nicolette
Yeah.
making a move or making a position gain on Sweeney. So that's that Porsche moving in front of that Mustang. And this is our closest battle so far. It looks like the top at least 13 have found a significant gap where there won't be any incidents. But
I will say
Greer-
we have Sacombe coming over the line for the race win. A strong race for Justin Sacombe. Exactly
Very
what he was
dominant.
a
hoping for.
race he
Yeah,
should have
very
won
dominant
last week. He gets it this week. Now Burns coming across as well. And then our top 3 is going to be rounded out by Kay Johnston, the silver driver. So it's another silver driver on the podium. We're going to go back to Greer, Nicolette, Sweeney, and Root.
Those guys are still
This
fighting.
battle. These guys are still
Yeah.
fighting, and they still have a lot of track to go. Who's going to make a late move? Koval might
hope
be a
nobody.
bit safe. Yeah.
I unless
You
we see
hope
some Thomas Greer
nobody.
magic into turn
I
15
hope
again.
somebody, yeah. Wait a second, Sloppy
Oh my
Uwu
God.
going side by side with Moreno. Sloppy Uwu is gonna go make that move on that Ferrari. Moreno's gonna let him through. Going back to Greer. Oh my goodness, they're in the final corner, and it looks like they're gonna pass, or they're gonna they're gonna
Oh.
cross the finish line with no
Pole
incident.
position, yeah.
Deep
Uwu,
breath.
Uwu
Ooh,
as well.
for
passing through.
P16. Let's go.
Not
He actually
racing
finished the race.
last
I'm so
week, and
proud
he
of him.
Finished this race, yeah.
Oh my
Gale
god.
as well.
Well, not all the
Tibbets
cars are
following
across the
suit.
line yet, but man, I
Looks
am out of breath. That was.
Johnston.
I think
Oh.
this is only round 2, boys. Oh
Yeah.
my god, there's a huge crash on the main straight after they cross the line. Oh shoot.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no, I don't want it.
Shane Lewis here.
That was. I think it was. I don't mean the tattletale, but it looked like a yellow McLaren. Might have been
Oh,
one of the
no.
Morgans.
Pankowicz
Oh,
is
no.
our final driver over the line. Well, that was today's race at least. And your top
Oh
3
my
were
I don't know what to-
Sacombe.
I
I mean, point of the night, Marlon's got a kill D4 driver button on him somewhere.
Yeah,
I have no
apparently.
such thing.
Uh-huh. Yep. Trying to find some plausible deniability now.
There is no deniability if I have nothing to deny.
I mean, fair enough, but like, I don't know, dude. It was pretty bad tonight. But anyway, your finishing order of the top three: Justin Sacombe getting his almost revenge victory, and more like a redemption victory for spinning out in the first race, and for P2, Rowdy Burns showing the Porsche's pace really. Super consistent all race, was able to capitalize on mistakes on track from other drivers. And then Kevin Johnston, not only a silver winner, but a podium finisher for P3. So probably let's bring those guys in for interviews as in customary SRA fashion, get to interview the top three drivers of the race. So you guys want to bring in P3 first? If he's there, I see him. So
P3. Oh, yep.
I'll bring him up. Kevin Johnston, silver winner, podium finisher, and in the Lexus. I'm so happy to hear that, by the way. Lexus is my favorite car.
Let's go.
Congrats, dude. Talk us through it.
Honestly, this is like my second race in the Lexus. I knew it was fast on the straights, so I tried to use that to my advantage. First stint, I got caught up in traffic, so I actually pitted at the 40-minute mark, and it honestly paid off wonderfully for me. So, yeah, I just kept it clean, and really, I think that's the key to scoring big in SRA. So, yeah, happy with it.
Yeah, you had the fastest lap there for, I think, maybe the last 20 minutes, so showing the pace really in clean air, and then that scrappy racing between, it was Rowdy, I know Jacob Curtis was there, Matt Mattisey. I mean, yeah, you were talking about, keeping it clean, keeping it consistent on the track as well. Really, really proves that you can, get good results and have a quiet race. How do you feel about everything else that went down? I don't know if you were a part of it, but honestly, at this rate, I feel like everyone in D4 today was, a part of something. So talk us through the opening, let's say like 20 minutes.
Honestly, I'm surprised it wasn't crazier than it was into T1. I mean, I was P12, I think, starting out, and I was just going into it expecting something to happen, but for the most part, I think we might have had one guy go off in the top 12, but then, yeah, I kind of looked in the review and saw some dies, some deaths.
You're gonna have to watch.
Yeah, you're gonna have to watch
This race was
it was something around. It was something else.
Oh my
I'll
God.
definitely watch it back.
Yeah, so it's gonna be get some popcorn. You have to
we
sit
had a
down.
good like 10 minutes in the middle of the race to like settle down, and then everything went downhill again.
It was not 10 minutes, Marlon. It was probably like 30 seconds.
Yeah, I feel like so you with your strategy of pitting a bit earlier, it seemed like that was a really solid strategy because it seemed like you had quite a bit quieter of a second half of the race compared to a lot of the other drivers. Did you just have a lot of clean track? Was that kind of how it worked out for you?
Yeah, that was entirely it. If I didn't have clean track, I don't think I would have pit. I looked on the track map and I was like, okay, if I pit here, I should have a decent amount of clean air. And I did. I don't think I saw anyone for 5 laps maybe, and then I started catching up to a couple guys and fought them for positions. But yeah, I mean, clean air was huge, and that's the only reason why I really pit. So
It seemed like that really worked out for you.
yeah.
Well, before we send you back for the, I imagine, almost like Thanksgiving household dinner that is D4 Race Chat right now with all the bustling voices after that chaotic race. Any shout outs before we let you go?
I mean, shout out to my teammate. We were just kind of talking through some of the strategy beforehand and just kind of, I mean, Jacob's level-headed, and honestly, I didn't even know that I'd have a teammate this season. Nobody really wanted to drive the Lexus, and he pinged me and got me on a team, and here I am. So yeah, solid guy, great guy to team up with. So shout out to him, shout out to my mom. Thanks, Mom, for birthing me. But yeah, that's about it.
I love it. Shout moms everywhere.
100%.
Always there. At least mine is. So I'm happy for that. All right. Well, Kevin, again, congrats on the P3. That was a mega result. You are looking forward to next week. I think we have a nighttime Barcelona race. So, how do you feel about that?
I don't like Barcelona. I don't know. It's just maybe it's growing up on like F1 games and like learning the track with an F1 car. I don't know. GT3 just doesn't work in my brain around there. I don't know. We'll see.
You're going to have to make it work because it's going to be another 60 minutes of hopefully not as much chaos next week. But
For sure.
Hopefully.
yeah. Well, I hope to see you back on the podium, especially, driving the Lexus. Always great to see Lexus being competitive and solar drivers as well. I mean, it's always a breath of fresh air seeing fresh faces up on the podium, especially in these lower divisions. Super entertaining as always, Kevin. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too. Okay, well, Kevin Johnston, I don't know if he's finished on the podium before, but if he hasn't, congratulations again. Pretty impressive race to do that on, considering all the carnage that ensued. P2, Rowdy Burns was our P2 finisher. Let's get him in for an interview if he's there. There's a lot of people in that race chat, which honestly I'm glad because man, they got a lot to go over.
We do have a lot to go over, yeah.
Okay, I see Rowdy. I'm gonna bring him up. Rowdy Burns. Are you here?
Yep, what happened?
What happened? You got P2, man. Congrats.
I just got pulled over. Yeah, I forgot about that. I was watching.
Welcome to the commentary booth. I'm sure that race chat is super lively right now. Talk us through the race. How did it go for you?
Is my mic okay? I'm on my phone.
Yeah, no, we hear you loud and clear.
Okay, great. No, talk you through it. I was following the red. I think it was Alexis the entire race. I saw him the entire until that last. I think it was lap 26. I had an opportunity after the last chicane and caught him on the inside. And I don't know. Other than that, it was just a smooth, consistent drive. I had absolutely no move on him until that point. So it was just a matter of staying on him and trying to follow.
It's funny you say smooth and consistent because I would say the rest of the grid did not have a smooth and consistent race. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, you're going to have to watch the broadcast back. We were just talking to Kevin about it. He finished P3. It seems like the top 7, top 8 guys had a relatively calm race as compared to everybody else. There was a huge pileup in the Schumacher S. So
I was just about. They were just about to go over that in the replay.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while. So, yeah, but so we have Barcelona next week. How do you feel about that race?
Honestly, I'm happy with the tracks this season. Last season I was in D3 and it was just kind of riding with the punches because I wasn't really comfortable with most of the tracks on the schedule. I'm kind of looking forward to this season.
For sure. Guys, any questions for Rowdy while we still have him here?
It seems like yeah, you just were able to keep it clean when others were struggling there, and following the Lexus can be a bit tricky if you're not in a Lexus as well. So
I realized around the time we hit the pits that I had absolutely no moves on him, and it was just staying with him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pick your battles. It's pretty much for today. All right. Before we send Rowdy back, any shoutouts before we let you go?
No, I'm running solo this season, so I'm on my own.
Well, I'll make a shout out. I'll shout out you for mega result P2. Super happy for you.
Well, shout out to Curtis for a great drive too. I mean, he did an amazing job. And was it Matty came up? He was coming up quick after getting taken out, and I lost them both in my mirror. I got to watch the replay to see what happened with that.
You're gonna need to watch the entire replay, like I said. There was moments every
So I'll give a shout out to you guys. Honestly, you guys are doing a great job on the broadcast. So I'll give a shout out to all you guys.
Aw, thanks, Rowdy.
This one was a crazy one, so hopefully it's.
I'm gonna need some.
Last week was entertaining, so I'm looking forward to this one.
I think I need a few glasses of water after that, maybe like a whole gallon or so. But that was tough. So. Yeah, I mean, again, congrats, Rowdy. We'll send you back. Again, congrats on P2. Looking forward to seeing you on track next week.
Awesome. Have a good one.
You too.
Good night.
Bye. Oh, man. I think we're gonna have to make another PSA to all of D4 to watch the broadcast because
for sure.
Yeah. All right. Let's bring our race winner, Justin Sacombe. I think
That's what
he's
we
there.
were hoping for, though.
No, Marlon. Listen, we got what 6 more races left this season. You got plenty of time,
Yeah,
right?
6 more races and another 100 incidents between them. So.
I think 100 is actually an understatement, to be honest. But we'll roll with it. I'm gonna bring Justin Secondby up to the interview. Justin Redemption Arc Secondby or Sacombe.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah. After what going out on lap 3, 4 last week?
3. Yeah, that was.
Yeah. Dominating the race today. Congrats, dude. I mean, you deserve it, if anybody. I'm kind of upset you don't have a livery because it would have been nice to see a beautiful BMW cross the line, a German track.
I tried. Like it's the Falcon 24-hour, the light blue and black.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Marlon's in trouble. You gotta sync that.
It's showing up as just white on our end.
It's been showing up as white. I don't know. I'm trying to get it fixed, but.
Get it fixed for next week, so when you cross in P1, we can see a beautiful livery. Anyway, congrats on P1. Talk us through it, because, I mean, it looked like the only action you saw was probably just passing blue flags, so I don't know what else happened in your race. Talk us through it.
The first couple of laps, Mattisey really kind of kept me on edge. Like, I'd pull a little bit of the gap, he'd come right back. I'd pull a gap, he'd come right back, but I think he got caught up in a blue flag. But yeah, after that, it was just kind of run my race, keep my tires in, and just focus and not try to do anything dumb.
Well, I mean, you said it perfectly. Don't do anything dumb, which, I mean, I'm going to tell you to... I already told the other 2 guys on the podium to watch the broadcast. You're going to need to watch the broadcast over, because, my God, I'm not going to say it was dumb. It was entertaining as hell. I know as a steward, I'm not going to enjoy it, but
yeah, as stewards.
I was in the voice chat with Drake and Greer, and they were not having it.
Oh no,
they were not having a good day.
Oh, no.
Thomas had a great move into the last corner. I think that we caught that on the broadcast, so
we did.
We were going crazy when that was happening. A bunch of other stuff with Draka as well. But I mean, those guys ran their own race. I think the last few laps were probably the most entertaining we've seen so far this season. But I mean, from you, flawless execution. Nothing really went wrong. You pit at like the perfect time. You didn't have much traffic apart from like maybe Cube and a few other guys, but no drama really.
That was clean.
Yeah. How do you feel about Barcelona next week?
I love Barcelona. I think it's not mixed anymore, but I think this season, Paul Ricard, Kyalami, Barcelona are probably in my top 5 tracks.
So you're saying we're expecting you to win next week, yes?
I'm not saying anything like that.
Third pole position in a row, maybe. Make
it happen, Justin.
I'm hoping so, but we'll see.
Well, Marlon over here has a commentator's curse button, so I've been telling him to keep off of you for the entire race.
yeah, we're like, let's just ignore you, and he deserves this.
Sorry.
I know you have it.
Well, not to curse myself, but I just started a 12-hour shift, so I actually have the next 2 days off. So I have a lot more time to practice.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Well, be careful because it's one more race before any final classification changes are made. In SRA, we have the whole classification change. If you're too fast for your division, you get booted. You go up. So
well, I think my result from last week kind of shows that I don't. I should stay in D4.
Yeah, I think you're safe. I think you're safe, but definitely a strong performance though. But yeah, and also not only in the race, but it seems like your qualifying is really strong so far too. Able to, sometimes it's hard to be able to do both.
Yeah, that qualifying was, I practiced kind of my race pace, but my quality pace was actually kind of superb. I kind of found a little a little niche in the setup that allowed me to get a lot more stable going into the corners, and that was it. The 54.9, 54.8. That was
Yeah,
my personal best ever at
I
this
saw that.
track. So
Yeah, I saw that. I think I mentioned that on stream. Yeah, and that's always so satisfying when you get a PB in quali.
but it's kind of upsetting because me and Drake were practicing Saturday or Sunday, and he actually hit a 54.9. I think we could have locked out the front row, but I think he invalidated a couple laps. But
Yeah, yeah. I think I saw he only had like one valid lap in, and that yeah, that's always tricky when that happens.
but
Oh man.
that was solid. That was a solid 2 hours for me.
Absolutely.
I mean, yeah, solid is definitely the word I would use to, pole position, back-to-back pole position, and what should have been back-to-back wins, it seems. But got to start the streak somewhere, right?
Exactly.
And hey, we have a drop race, so that's why we have a drop
Yeah.
race.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Before we send you back, any final shout-outs before you go back to the hullabaloo that is D4 race chat?
Oh, you three are too bad. Alexander's not here this week, but you three are the real rock stars of the stream.
Appreciate it, Justin. Really appreciate it. Yeah, we at least me, I'm gonna need a lot of rest and a lot of
Especially
water.
after that race.
No, you'll be
yeah,
fine.
after
you'll be
that race.
fine.
Marlon, keep your button away from the race.
Look, man, I did this whole thing with a fever, all right?
I know, yeah, dude. Marlon's the real MVP, hosting this stream. Managing the camera, all with a fever and a Red Bull. So,
Well, you know what,
props to
Marlon?
you.
You know what, Marlon? I did pass my RN boards 3 weeks ago. So my advice is Tylenol.
That's what I'm on right now.
and Red Bull, right, Justin?
Yeah,
And always
There
Red
you
Bull.
go. Well, you heard it here first. RN suggesting Red Bull and Tylenol for when you have a fever. So, yeah, I mean, I think that's a good of a shout out as any. So yeah, congrats again, Justin. Looking forward to see you light up the timing screens again next week. And yeah, again, congratulations, P1, mega result.
Thank you.
Well
all. Thank
played.
you.
We'll send you back.
Thanks, guys.
Bye. Oh, boys.
Oh.
Boys.
That's race 2.
That is
That was just race 2, dude. I cannot imagine
That was
what the
just
rest of the
race
season's
2.
gonna hold.
I hope it's
Oh.
cleaner. I hope. I mean, Jason's
Yes.
gonna have. I think a bit of a talking to D4.
I know Jason's
mean,
gonna blame Bailey because he led the driver's briefing, so it's his fault
That's
that
true.
D4 was
There
like
you
this.
go.
It's his fault.
We can have
You hear that,
Bailey
Bailey?
keep doing the driver's
It's your
meetings.
fault.
I'm happy with that. I think we got a lot of
Okay,
good
Marlon.
incidents,
Okay.
races.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
Marlon's here
Marlon's
for
a bad
blood.
influence.
I'm not a bad influence. I am just looking out for the future of our content. I'm just-
See, he's the one of these us three that isn't also a steward. So
Yeah, go figure.
Why would I want to be a steward?
Well, because you get to see these crashes, but like not on live.
Yeah, but I get to see them on live though. That's what makes
So you
it
get to
funny.
see
But
him
like we
in
get to see it
full
on live
detail.
and in a deep dive.
I could do that by
we
downloading
get to spend
the replay.
we get to spend 3 hours on a lap 1. Isn't that
We?
fun?
I did.
Yeah, I guess-
No
I
one
guess
else
you
did.
did.
That was just me. Credit where credit is due. I did that myself.
Anyways,
Yeah.
we have our next race set for Barcelona next week, and it's going to be a night race. What are your guys' thoughts on Barcelona night?
I'm absolutely terrified, Marlon. I'm bloody terrified. If today's
We
anything to
haven't
go
even
by,
gotten to the wet race, which is next race after
Yeah,
that
but
is Donington.
if these guys can't see who's in front of us in the daylight, imagine in the nighttime
What
what
makes
it's
you
gonna
think they
be
can
like.
see through a splash of or spray of water?
Oh my god! Listen.
No.
I'm excited.
See,
I'll
I'm
just say I'm
excited too.
I have faith in D4. I mean, Jason's gonna
don't.
talk some sense into everybody, and it's gonna be a clean, awesome race with close battles. It's
He
gonna be
will
good.
talk sense into them, but I don't think it's gonna change the outcome.
No. It'll be great.
I'm predicting
Trust,
at least
trust.
10 incidents.
Trust.
We're not trying to commentators curse D4 already, man. We got another week.
No, see, I'm
I'm
reverse
trying to
cursing now.
commentators
I'm reverse
bless them. I'm trying to bless them.
Commentators bless. Never change, Donovan. Never change. And as for you, Marlon, put the button away.
I will.
Put it
I
away.
have no button.
I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. I'll find it.
You want to travel to the West Coast and find it? I wish you luck.
I'll find it.
Anyways, guys,
Oh.
once again, we do have our race set for next week, which is at Barcelona. Again, a night race, going to be an interesting one. It's going to be the first of our different mixed conditions, which is right after is actually another one. It's going to be Donington in the mixed conditions, but it's a British track, so it was going to be slippery anyways. Well, that was our race for today at the Nurburgring. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I forgot to mention that if you guys do enjoy this type of content, do leave a like and subscribe. It does help push our algorithm, and it shows well, we just really appreciate the support. But with that, that's going to be the end of this race. That's going to be the end of this stream, and thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye.